Hello everyone. So a little something different because for some reason I couldn't go live. Just recording this and then I will upload it to Facebook. So tonight I want to do, I don't know, a little something different. Basically to just honor or let like first responders and doctors and nurses and all these people that are working in the grocery stores and the truck drivers and all these people that are really helping us out right now. You know, just like something kind of like nice for them. I know like around town they were saying like, oh, you know, put blue ribbon, you know, a blue ribbon on your mailbox or something like that. And I was kind of thinking like, if we're not supposed to be going out and going anywhere, how are we gonna get blue ribbon? But so I just kind of thought like hearts for helpers or hearts for healthcare workers. So this is kind of just what I came up with. This is actually just one of those inexpensive wooden hearts. I bought it to make a Valentine's Day decoration and just never got around to it. So I painted it blue with just regular, like, you know, regular old paint, not even craft paint, just like wall paint. And I'm going to use 2 transfers. Guess I don't really need the other phone since it's not working. So these are the 2 transfers I'm going to use. So I do have, I believe this one, now I'm like totally blocking on it. I believe this one's retired. This is Together, Blessed, Thankful. And this one I haven't even used yet. So this is Homespun Hearts. So it's just all different hearts. But this one, I have 2 of these for sale if anyone is interested. So let me just get started. So these, I've used these many times, so I'm not worried about fuzzing them before I get started. I was thinking we would kind of, let's see, start with Together. I'm just gonna lay these all on and then I'll just kind of do the paste all at once and take them off. So now this board, like I just painted it today. You always, with a freshly painted surface, you want to be like super careful. You don't want to press stuff down too hard. I also used some, I should turn this around when I do this. I also used some wax on it. So it's kind of, it'll help the transfer not peel the paint up. Because sometimes when things are freshly painted, when you go to use the transfers, it could actually peel off the paint. So I just want to, and I apologize, this is upside down. Just kind of keep it sort of even, centered. And then this one, I'm just going to use the Blessed, not the So Blessed. It's so annoying when things just, technology fights me. But what are you going to do? There are worse things. And just because I know how I am, and I don't want to chalk that, so I'm just going to put a little piece of the tape to kind of remind myself, because otherwise I'll just kind of go along. So I am kind of like pressing them down, but not really well, just, you know, just enough. And I don't care about pressing it down on the outer edges, just where the words are. So I'm going to do the words in black. And then I'll come back and put some of the hearts on in white. I just want to do something that's going to really show up on my front door. I have a white front door. So that's why I kind of decided on this. And I didn't want to do it all in white, but I didn't. Oh good, I do have my water. So you always want to give your paste a stir. And this is a little bit thick. You want it to be like cake batter. So just a little bit of water in there. And just kind of give it a good stir. Now this is weird. I'm really talking to myself with just a recorded video. Because usually when I record just record videos, I speed them up. Oh, see, I should have opened that first. Oh, it's okay. Now this one is probably needing water because I lost. Yeah, this one's a little bit thick as well. That's a good thing. You know, I feel like these pastes last so long, even if you don't go that fast through the, you know, through the colors, which the white and the black are probably the ones I use the most, but sometimes I end up with more than one of white or black open, just because when I do like events, sometimes that happens, so it's usually the only reason why I don't get through them quickly. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'll start out here. And again, you just want to cover the open areas of the transfer and wipe off your extra. Oh, this isn't making lines. It's probably just the lines of the kind of in the paint. I don't think it's the squeegee. We'll see. Oh, maybe it was the squeegee. All right, and then just peel it off, and let me just see, I have like a little thing on the side here to put it on. I used to always have like the tray of water. If I'm doing a lot, I have a tray of water, but if I'm just doing like a little quick thing like this, I kind of just put them to the side and then I just wash them after. Yeah, this. And now I see like on the word blessed, there's a couple little spots that missed. I could wipe that off, do it again. I also have chalk markers. I could come in and do it, but like I don't mind how it is. Because you know what, that makes it look like maybe I did it with a paintbrush, which could never do a beautiful font like this, the paintbrush. Okay, get that off of there. And you're really like, you're not really using very much paste at all. So that's why it lasts so long. Again, just peel it up. And I'm just gonna put this to the side over here. And so now this homespun hearts, there's also I think like homespun stars, so there's like a couple of different shapes of stars, and these are great. I mean, a lot of people just think like hearts for Valentine's Day. I mean, obviously not, but you can do all kinds of stuff with these. So this is a little trick I learned from another designer, so that like you could go and just cut these right on the like white cut lines, but then you have like a whole bunch of little tiny pieces. So I'm only going to use a couple of these. Let's see, kind of find your line where you're going to be cutting, you know, doing the least amount of cutting, I guess you could say. So if there was something that went all the way across, you would want to do that. And you just kind of like lift it up. It's just kind of easier if you kind of pull it off of the backer sheet first, just to kind of get a little air under there. And then just hang on to one portion of it, and you just kind of run like just really sharp scissors right along there. And it's really not a huge deal if you don't cut exactly on those lines like I didn't. Oh my gosh, now I can't lift them up. And I don't even know if I'm in frame at this point. So same thing, I'm just gonna kind of cut a couple of them out to use. And we'll just kind of put a few of them on. These are like the best scissors because they have like non-stick on them. So, you know, like when you're trying to cut tape or something sticky, it's like it just doesn't cooperate. So it's great with the transfers because, you know, because they're sticky, but when you use these scissors, it doesn't, you know, it makes it very easy to unstick it. I can't like talk and do things at the same time here. So I apologize if I'm not in frame because I also don't have it flipped so I can see. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these. I was very excited to do this project too, I'm like, of course. Because I really, you know, you think all these people are putting their own lives at risk, you know, for the rest of us. And I just really, you know, I really appreciate it. Have some nurses in my family and EMTs and firefighters and all of that. So I just really appreciate it. All right, so we'll just kind of put some of these on here. And I was just, oops, got a little big piece of lint. I'm just putting them on the, wow, what's the word? Oh my gosh. See, it is just like alive. I lose my words. The fuzzing cloth, oh my gosh, struggle. And just because I don't want it to be so sticky, especially with the fact that I just painted this. I'm just gonna kind of put like a couple of them, make sure on here. And then just go with the white. So this particular one with the hearts, I don't have any in my personal stock, but they are available on my website. Now, I might add some ribbon if I have something that will work. I know with my last live, my ribbon wasn't like my greatest moment there. Someday I'll learn how to make nice bows and stuff. Now I see why they sell bows already made at the store. So normally you would obviously want to like peel these up as soon as you do them, but like we're going pretty quick here, so I'm not worried. And let's see, we'll take, oh, that looks really cute. And also all of my nails have broken, so I can't even like lift this up. And if you work quick, you can, oh my gosh, so I like jinx myself here. If you work quick, you can, you know, go another time with the transfer. Just kind of push it down in the middle and go from there. I find with the paste, really like only like, you know, like probably like 2 times, you know, 3 times maybe. With ink, you can do more times in a row. Otherwise, it starts to, you get kind of like spots that it doesn't come through, so, because it starts to dry. So I'll just kind of put, I'm also being mindful not to go over any of these little lines, because if you go over those, especially with little transfers like these, it'll make like glops of paste. So oops. So if I can get myself to go live again tomorrow, maybe I can add some hearts or something on the actual door. Maybe I'll do this one again. I might be pushing my luck though with this one because it's already sat here for a moment and we used it twice. And the wood is a little bit rough up there. Oh, it worked good. I want another one. I don't know. I guess we'll do another one of these. I know I just have one right below it, but that's all right. I probably should have cut a couple more hearts off the sheet. I like this one too. This is good. I feel like I didn't do any like Valentine's Day projects, so now I used my hearts. And if anyone is a sewer, there are so many posts on making the masks. I definitely, and I believe Joann Fabrics is also, I don't know, I would check if this local one does, but I've seen it all over the internet that Joann Fabrics is actually giving away the supplies to make them. So that's pretty cool. You know, definitely people, you know, want to be protected against the virus, but all right, so here is the project. So perfect and ready for the front door, so anybody driving by will see this and know that we're thinking of them. All right, well, have a great night, and I will, I don't know, I'll tomorrow take pictures of it on the front door.